Yo, welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate y'all for clicking the video, y'all. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, man, we've been cooking today. We definitely doing all right. We got a couple videos out, and there's probably I got a couple more after this. There's always something in the tuck. That's what I want y'all to know. All right. We don't just have one or two videos. We got like 3 or 4 videos. So listen, we got Dax, man I used to be. So Dax. My man Dax. You know, when I met Dax, my man had face paint on. It was a video where he had face paint on. And I was like, this guy's a little strange. And then he came out with a song where he was like in a white, well, nowadays he does all his songs in a wife beater, but he was like in a wife beater, looking at the camera straight, walking at it. And I could get you guys the title later, because that's an awful, most of his videos are like that. But then he came out with Lonely Road, and that till this day is a song that it made me tear. That song actually made me tear. It did, because as a man, you can relate to a lot of the things on there. The lonely road, being by yourself, having to this and that. A lot of times, and I dealt with it, it's like, you got things you want to say, you just don't necessarily feel like you're being heard, right? Or you're going through certain things and you don't necessarily feel like you're being cared for in those sense. So it's like, it hurts. And when you hear a song that you're able to connect with, you're like, damn, bro. So with Dax, that's definitely the song that I can relate to the most. It's Lonely Dirt Road, and if you guys want, after I'm done with this one, I can go ahead and play it in the background for you guys. But yeah, this one's called Man That I Used to Be, so shout out to that in every sense, whether you used to be a good person or a bad person, the man that you used to be, you're no longer that. You changed, right? Now, if you're a worse person than you were before, guess what? That's your fault. Change a little bit more. If you're a better person than you used to be, then guess what? Good. Keep changing for the better. So the point is that change, right? You change and not being the same person. And by that, I don't necessarily mean change everything about yourself. I just mean the bad things that you don't like about yourself. Work hard to change them, right? If you don't like your weight, work hard to change them. If you don't like your social skills, work hard to change them. If you don't like the fact that you don't make enough money, work hard so you can make more money. If you don't like your car situation, go get a car. So it's like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. When I read that title, Dax, Man That I Used to Be, that's what I understand. And if I understand his messages, man, he's about to go crazy. My man's always talking some deep stuff, and there's some shit that touches everybody, bro. Like the lonely dirt road, that one right there, bro. I didn't think it was gonna do what it did, and it is true, bro. There's a lot of people in this world that do feel the same way, and yeah, just speak up, and you never know, bro, who your words could relate with, who your words could go with. Without further ado, I know that was a long intro, but I just felt like I had to give you that backstory on Dax. Let's go ahead and get into the shit. Did you wait? Did you like? No. Did you sub? No. It's okay. So off rip, I see sad faces off rip. Right? I see different type of people, right? And I hear a guitar. This is going to be such a cute, man, I'm going to close my eyes for this one.
I'm half the man I used to be. It's gone. Take some getting used to me. I used to think I had it all, but when you're up, all you do is fall. And that's why I'm half the man I used to be.
Okay. One more game.
It's gone. Take some getting used to me. I used to think I had it all, but when you're up, all you do is fall.
I used to think that I had it all, but when you're up, all you do is fall, man. Be careful, y'all. climbing them little hills like this, like, hey, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, and you fall on your face, you're like, stupid, stupid. Man, humble yourself, relax, walk like this, you know, relax, you know, you shouldn't be walking like this, you should be walking like this. One day at a time, baby. Climb your way up, all right? Don't be trying to fly all the way up, you know, because you're going to fall on your face, you ain't going to know, bro. That shit going to hurt. You know, at least if you, little by little, if you fall, it's like a little fall right there. You know, it's only one step at a time, y'all. You know, you gotta stay humble, y'all.
And that's why I'm half the man I used to be. Trials and tribulations, all my past trauma, generational curses from daddy and mama. Heartbreaking lies, dirty soul ties, mixed with addictions that clouded my eyes. I've been mistaken and taken for granted and locked in the prison that I call my mind. And now that I've lived and I've learned and I've built and I've burnt all these bridges, I'll leave it behind.
Yeah, leave that shit behind, baby. Burn all them bridges, fuck it. I done burnt a lot of bridges, but fuck it, you know? Leave that shit behind. Fuck it, you know? Keep it going. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Listen, y'all. I done fucked up friendships. I done fucked up relationships. I done fucked up, man. I don't know how you call it, like mentorships. I done fucked all that shit up, man. I done fucked up careers. I done fucked up, man. I ain't trying to get too deep into it, you know, because I might start crying. But I done fucked up a lot of shit. And it's like, what can we do? You know? What can we do? Keep a smile on your face, right? It's the only thing you could do. Can't be mad at it. Can't be upset at it. It's why you're here today. Just keep it going. Just keep it going, y'all. Keep it going. Keep it going. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and that's that. That's that, you know? Ignore the pain. Nah, don't ignore the pain. Don't ignore the pain. Don't ignore the pain. Address the pain. If you ignore the pain, that's an issue, right? I don't ignore the pain. I hurt every day. It's just that I am able to live with it. I don't ignore it, but I'm able to live with it. I've gotten accustomed, and that's not a good thing, I don't think, but I've gotten accustomed to living with pain every day. And it sucks because, like, you shouldn't have any pain inside, but it's like, who the fuck is to say that, right? Who's to say you shouldn't be living with no pain? Who's to say you shouldn't be living with no regret, right? Who's to say you should only be happy? Who's to say you should only, I don't know, struggle? Who's to say you should only be successful? You know, I think life is about a combination of all those things and being able to dance with it in harmony, baby. Being able to dance with it in harmony. And I think that's honestly what life is about, y'all. Take all those ingredients, put it together. Whatever recipe it comes up with, you got to eat that shit every day, my boy. Yeah, something happened to, we got to eat that shit up every day, my boy. Oh, yeah, you ain't get to do this that you really wanted to. Got to eat that shit up every day, my boy. Oh, yeah, you ain't get to go to school because you broke as shit. Oh, yeah, you got to eat that shit up too, my boy. So there's a lot, bro. There's a lot in life. And, you know? But you burn bridges, fuck it, bro. Keep moving forward. That's all I'm gonna say there.
I've been mistaken, intentional curses from dad nations. All my past trauma, generational curses from daddy and mama.
So those generational curses, I can't give you guys too many examples on that, but you know. Oh wait, my bad. I'm there. Hair and makeup looking just fine. Don't worry. Okay. You got a crush here? No, I wouldn't say that's a crush. What are you talking about? Like, share, and sub.
Heartbreaking lies, dirty soul ties, mixed with addictions that clouded my eyes. I've been mistaken and taken for granted.
So I've been mistaken and taken for granted, y'all. Right? It's happened. And it is what it is. Like, you know, it happens and it is what it is. What can we do? Right? I was talking about the generational curses here. And as far as like generational curses, a generational curse, I want to say, is like mindset. of like, oh no, we shouldn't be living with like, yeah, damn, what I'm about to say is like kind of offensive to certain people, but all right, we shouldn't live with electricity, or we should only be living this way. I think those, in a sense, are generational curses, but at the same time, those are things that are passed down, right? I think that when somebody implements too much about themselves in their kids, that can be a generational curse, right? You're forcing somebody, oh, you gotta be a lawyer, right? With my little guy, I was like, I've never been, and I think he can attest to this, I've never been the person to force him to do anything he doesn't want to do, right? Wait for him to be ready, right? Wait for the kids to be ready to do what they want to do. Support it if they do. Of course, yes. Steer them away from trouble. Guide them in the right direction, right? But don't, like, I'll be honest, I would have felt guilty if I, like, 5 years old, I'm forcing my guy to be like streaming, or I'm forcing my guy to be a gamer, right? I would have felt guilty about those things. So it's like, I just don't want to do that, you know? And that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's a lot of people like, you're a lawyer, or you got to be a lawyer. You got to do this and you got to do that. So those generational curses is like, fuck off, yo. Let the kids do as they please to a certain extent, because a kid only knows. So it's like, when you feel that they navigating the wrong way, do you pull them back a little bit, like, yo, slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down.
Dirty soul ties mixed with addictions that cloud in my eyes. I've been mistaken and taken for granted and locked in the prison that I call my mind. And now that I've lived and I've learned and I've built and I've burnt all these bridges, I'll leave it behind. And that's why I'm half a man I used to be. It's gone. Take some getting used to me. I used to think I had it all, but when you're up, all you do is fall. And that's why I'm half the man I used to be.
Man, I like this, bro. I like it. I like him gathering all different shapes, sizes, and all those things, getting all these men together, representing and supporting the message, bro. These guys, I don't think are there because they're paid. I'll be honest. I think these guys are there because this is what they feel. Maybe he played a song and he was like, yo, who wants to be in the video? Like, yo, me. Because I know I'd be in here, right? I know I'd be here. I would. And I appreciate this song because it's not talking about ass, it's not talking about money, it's not talking about cars, it's not talking about any of that shit. It's talking about, change. I used to be this, now I'm this, now you gotta get used to it. And if you ain't used to it, then too bad, peace out, yo. And that's that. You gotta get used to it. You want some of this, you gotta get used to it. You ain't used to it, too damn bad, ain't it? That's it.
Don't ask the reason I changed, ask yourself why you stayed the same. I couldn't sleep in that bed I made. I couldn't sleep in, you stayed the same. Don't ask the reason I changed, ask yourself why you stayed.
Don't ask me why I changed. Ask yourself why you stayed the same. Damn. That one's kind of self-explanatory. I don't need to go too deep into that.
The same. I couldn't sleep in that bed I made.
I couldn't sleep in that bed I made. I went through this too in my life. It was like sleeping in the bed where it's like, I ain't gonna get too deep into this topic here, but it's like, sometimes you think about certain things and, it's like, you just wish that, I guess people change with you and they understand where your mindset is. And sometimes it's just not as easy as that. Instead, it's like, oh, why not this? Or, oh, why not that? It's like, hey, listen. Let's not do this. Just understand that I feel this way. Why can't you understand that I just feel this way? I can't control how I feel based on this and that. So, you know, that's why.
Needed more life, I tried. Every remedy prescribed. Getting drunk every night. Letting women waste my time. Now I'm in a phase, I can sleep alone. I don't never chase, I got God. Letting go of pain, that was never mine. Trying to bear the weight's not my job. 'Cause that's the man I used to be.
Yes, sir. Listen, this right here.
Now I'm in a phase, I can sleep alone. I don't never chase, I got women waste my time. Needed more life, I tried.
I needed more life, I tried. Every remedy prescribed. Getting drunk every night. Oh man. So this right here get me to like, all right, you know, you maybe you might smoke a blunt because you're hurt, or just to, you know, distract yourself from this. Maybe you might listen to some music because you need to like feel a little bit better. Maybe you need to eat some food because you're not feeling yourself. Maybe you need to go for a jog to release some steam. Whatever it is, you know, a drug doesn't necessarily have to be a drug, you know. Getting drunk every night, getting drunk every night, you know, when you're drunk, stupid shit happens, I think, right? I don't, like, out of experience from like drinking and like a blunt, 1,000 times I would much rather a blunt over drinking, because as much as of a professional you could be of a drinker, you're never in your state of mind when you're drinking, right? Now, I've smoked plenty of, and it's like, you know, I have my days where like a blunt might get you like these, you know, but I'm still there. Shit just might be a little bit more funny, but I'm still there. I might go to sleep, but I'm still there, you know. It's like, you know, it's still me. Now, when you're drinking, I feel like a lot of your actions change, right? The things that you do, the stupidity that we do here, the stupidity we do there, we act a lot different. We're more silly. It's like, and you're not necessarily as conscious or as in control of yourself as you would like. Especially when you take 10 shots. Take 10 shots. Just, I challenge you right now to take 10 shots and maybe speak to yourself, right? Record a video now and record a video after your 10 shots. 30 minutes after your 10 shots. And then record a video saying the same shit and see if you say it the same exact way. And I guarantee you it's not, bro. And then we just do a lot of stupid shit around there, you know? I will say, though, when you do take a shot or two and make you want to dance a little bit, and that's one thing I do like, you know, it loosens you up a little bit, you know. Now, if you take 3-4 shots, it loosens you up a lot of it, you know. So I do want to say that. It's like, all right, maybe you feel it. All right, take a shot before you go on stage, you know, just to loosen up and get going and things. But just be careful how much you consume, because I do think that it can affect you, you know, pretty bad. You make a lot of mistakes on drinks.
That bed I made, I needed more life, I tried. Every remedy prescribed. Getting drunk.
Hold on, y'all. We got a care package.
Not all yours. It's literally a care package, though. Look.
Oh, it is a care package?
It's important care package.
Ah, it is a care package. It's not all mine, but we get the choosings. All right, y'all. Hold on. What do we want? We definitely want this.
Dang it.
Wait, you got one more here.
Oh, yeah. Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What you mean?
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, no, Nutella. No, Nutella. No.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Come
I
on.
called that right when I saw it. I was like, oh, no, this is mine's.
All right. I'll leave it to you. I think that's all all right. I'll take a hamburger.
Okay. Krabby Patty, actually, but all right.
And I think that's it. Oh, wait.
This is Mr. Good Bar if you want that.
No. And the almond joy, y'all. You gotta have
you
an
can have
almond
that.
joy.
No. You can keep that.
Hold on.
If there's more almond
And one more thing.
Yeah, you can have that.
A kiss from my boy. Ah, he's so sweet. All right. Yo, get out of here. It's all wet, yo. Man, I don't be all shiny on camera and shit. Damn.
Bro, because I just washed my hair.
Yeah? Well, I kind of love it. I kind of appreciate the love you give me.
You got a Hershey's kiss and a kiss.
Yeah. And I got a lot of love. All right.
All right, time to go tell Mom.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the fuck I'm talking about. That's how you know he cares about me, yo. He brought me Chips Ahoy Reese's. He donated that. He got the Krabby Patty right here. He gave me the Almond Joy right there. He gave me the Hershey's Kisses with a good old smooch on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know nothing about that. Y'all know nothing about that. I know why he brought it, though. If y'all know, y'all know. He needs a favor later, so it's like, all right, you know, this is payment.
Free night, letting women waste my time. Now I'm in a phase, I can sleep alone, I don't never chase. I got God, letting go of pain, that was never mine. Trying to bear the weight's not my job. Cause that's the man.
You won't survive 10 shots? Yo, I don't think anybody can really survive 10 shots, man. Honestly, 10 shots is crazy. My sweet boy, tell him to bring me up too. Sorry, he kind of went away. I told him to Nutella was mine. Yo, Nutella's the shit. We can keep the Almond Joy. Well, the Almond Joy is mine. This is not that one. Nope. That boy knows what he wants. It was the... Yeah, it was the Nutella. That's what it was. He's so sweet like you? I don't know about that. I think he's a little sweeter. He came up to me and told me the Nutella was off limits. You see? I told you. I told you he ain't sweet.
And he ain't no use to me.
Oh, wait.
Half a man I used to be. It's gone. Take some getting used to me. I used to think I had it all, but when you're up, all you do is fall.
Damn! I want to be on that line. Nah, that gotta be AI, yo. Nah, that's AI. There's no way there's that many people following, bro. I mean, I don't doubt it, but damn, that shit is longer than the Wi-Fi line.
It was fall, and that's why I'm half the man I used to be.
Okay.
It's gone. Take some getting used to me. I used to think I had it all, but when you're up, all you do is fall. And that's why I'm half the man I used to be.
Ah. Sorry. That cookie did not do it.
But when you're up, all you do is fall. And that's why I'm half the man I used to be.
I respect it. You know, so, you know, it started him being outside, talking about his issues, right? Talking about his problems, overcoming them, changing. Mentioning, you know, don't be mad at me for changing. Be mad at yourself for staying the same, pretty much. Don't judge yourself off the bridges you burn. Just kind of keep moving forward. I'm a different man. Then he built a crowd up, and then he brought that crowd to church, you know, to change their ways. And you know, even that, like, I've heard stories specifically from Kevin Gates. My man Kevin Gates was like, his girl told him, yo, like, why do you pray so much? I was like, what? Back up. Why don't you pray at all? Like, why don't you get on your knees and give a prayer? You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't you say grace? So he mentioned that, and I was like, I didn't think that people look down on somebody praying too much. And it's like, in Islam, I don't know if y'all know, in Islam, you should be praying minimum 5 times a day. Minimum 5 times a day. So if you're with somebody that doesn't, as soon as they question that, pack them up, give them the boot. It's like, why are you questioning that? You shouldn't question that. You shouldn't question if they all of a sudden are having a conversation and it's like, oh, give me a second. And then they kind of disappear, or they go to a corner and they do their prayer thing, right? Because if your relationship with God is your relationship with God, your relationship with God should prioritize everything else. And yeah, that's what's preached and things. And yeah, he did mention that. And I was like, yo, I didn't know that people actually look down on that, but they are atheists, right? There's people that don't necessarily believe in it. So you know, yeah. But to those I say, give them the boot, yo. Give them the boot. Um, Beautiful song. Wasn't as good as Lonely Dirt Road, but it was really good. It was really good. It was. I'm not. I did compare the two. It was really good song though. I do. I appreciate it, and I like Dax because he's changed the way the song says. He's changed in a way of like more positive, right? More inspiring music, more I want to say more holy music, right? Of this, whatever you consider this type of music that he's making. Uh, he used to rap a lot and say some crazy stuff, and nowadays he kind of slowed that down and he just kind of went a different direction, which I appreciate. That shows growth, it shows change, and we want that. We don't want the artist to always be talking about the same shit, right? We want different shit until we get tired of it. So yeah, but I think Lonely Dirt Road for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure pushed him this direction because it did really good for him and it did really good for me and it does really good for me because I still listen to it and we're actually gonna listen to it right after we're done with this one. So I appreciate y'all. All right, like, share, sub, do all those good things. And yeah, guys, thank y'all for the love that y'all been showing me. Thank y'all for the support. And that's that, y'all. As always, man, please be sure to lend a helping hand. 2 hands are better than 1, but 3 is always going to be better than none. Stay safe out there. God bless you. And yeah, all right. Don't push God away, man. Bring him closer to you. All right, just bring him closer to you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Have some conversations. Start late night when nobody's listening. Just by yourself. Be like, Lord, I love you. Thank you for everything that you do. All right. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out, y'all.